I'm Adam, and I'm introducing you to the many possible rack configurations made available to you with REP's Modular Storage System. Here at REP, we know that one of the problems with owning a home gym is space availability. So we set out to create a solution that'll maximize your room for activities without compromising the functionality of your rack. We designed several different components to provide you with the luxury of opening up your gym space, even if you have our rack-mounted cable attachments, such as the Aries or Athena. Another benefit to in-rack storage is that it brings your dumbbells, kettlebells, and other gym equipment closer to your rack so that you can work out more efficiently. So this rack setup is great for someone who already has a 6-post Aries and wants to take their gym to the next level by consolidating all of their equipment into an organized and aesthetic way. Or this could be for someone just starting out with a power rack build and you know that you want to have a home gym that all of your friends will be jealous of. So as if Aries users couldn't have it any better, by simply adding an additional pair of uprights, you have opened up an entirely new world of storage options for your gym. This is a PR5000 with 8 93-inch uprights, 41 and 16-inch cross members, and our Aries cable attachment. With the 6-foot reversible storage shelf shown on the left, you have a dumbbell shelf on one side and a flat shelf on the other side for storage of kettlebells, med balls, and any other gym equipment you want to get up off the floor. And on the other side, we have our 41-inch wide shelves, which come in 3 options. You have the plate storage shelf, which we're currently using for med ball storage. You have a dumbbell shelf, and you have a flat shelf. By utilizing the rearmost upright of this 6-post rack, we ensured that the storage shelves don't interfere with any functionality of your rack or the Aries cable system. And even with the 6-foot storage shelves, your weight plates are just a few steps away from your bar when you're loading up for those heavy lifting sessions. This setup here is for someone who wants a commercial grade cable crossover with the added benefit of having your storage built in. So this setup is a 4-post rack utilizing our L-shaped cross members and 6-foot storage shelves, creating a 9-foot wide cable cross with enough storage for a 5-300 dumbbell set and still leaving some room for more. The uniquely designed L-shaped cross members each add 19 inches of width, which transforms a traditional rack into a rack that allows for more creativity and functionality. For example, with this configuration here, we have the barbell storage mounted on the L-shaped cross members, and they also create the added width for the wide cable cross. Now the L-shaped cross members are especially handy for those with a plate-loaded Athena attached to their rack because it allows for plate storage, which was not a viable option before. This configuration also shows off our 6-foot reversible storage shelf with a dumbbell shelf on one side and a flat shelf on the other, which allows for the storage of kettlebells, med balls, and other gym equipment. So for the rack configuration shown here, we have a PR5000 with 93-inch uprights, 41 and 16-inch cross members, and additionally, we have a dual-sided Athena mounted with the weight stack upgrade, along with weight horns for plate storage, and our in-rack storage shelves mounted on offset brackets so that the functionality of your rack is uninterrupted. So a rack configuration like this is great for someone who already has a 6-post rack with the dual-sided Athena and you want to bring your storage inside of the rack. Or for someone who's just starting out with a power rack build and you know you want to go with the Athena, but you have a limited footprint outside of the space your rack is already going to take up. It is also important to note that the mini foot extensions and the offset brackets for the in-rack storage are not exclusive to those who have an Athena setup for their rack. They can also be used for those who want to set their storage shelves back to provide a little extra room on the inside of your rack. However, with our Athena, The shelves cannot go between the back uprights because they would interfere with the weight stack. So to solve this issue, we designed these offset brackets, which set the weight storage shelves back in order for your rack to maintain its full functionality. When installing the offset brackets, we also recommend installing the mini foot extensions as well. These are important to ensure that no matter how much weight you load up on the shelves, your rack will remain perfectly stable. Before purchasing a rack configuration like this, you'll need to factor in that the offset brackets and the mini foot extensions will add about 16 inches to the back of your rack. The 41-inch wide shelves shown here come in 3 options. We have a dumbbell storage option, a flat shelf which can be used for kettlebells, bed balls, or other gym equipment, as well as a plate storage shelf. So in this rack configuration shown here, we have a PR5000 with 93-inch uprights, 41 and 16-inch cross members. We have our plate storage weight horns, as well as some of our in-rack storage shelves. This rack configuration is great for someone who already has a 6-post rack and wants to bring their storage inside of the rack, or someone who's just starting out with a power rack build and knows that they'll have limited space outside of the footprint that their rack build is already going to take up. In-rack storage is particularly useful because they go in a place that isn't typically used in traditional rack setups. This means that they don't take any functionality away from your rack, so you can still work out inside of the rack and even maintain your weight horn configuration. So here on this rack, we have some barbell storage, a full 5 through 50 dumbbell set, a flat shelf for some kettlebell and med ball storage, and we even left some room at the top for some additional shelves if you're tall enough. Here with the standalone storage system, we are utilizing the same shelves that can be used for in-rack storage, but here they are attached to 60-inch uprights, along with our corner shelves and foot extensions to provide some extra stability. Now the foot extension can also be used for attachments, such as the weight horns we have shown here, or even a landmine attachment. And since these are also dimensionally the same uprights we use on our power racks, that means you can also use them for storage of rack attachments like the dip attachment and the leg roller we have shown here. But that also means that you could even add these uprights to your existing power rack setup. This standalone storage system includes 4 60-inch uprights, 3 corner shelves, along with our 41-inch flat shelves, dumbbell shelves, and a plate storage shelf. The equipment we have stored here is a full 5 through 50 dumbbell set, some slam balls and med balls, some kettlebells, a full set of plates and change plates, along with some other gym equipment and accessories. A setup like this is great for someone who has unused corner space in their gym and wants to utilize that space for an efficient and aesthetic storage solution. We know that you will love the benefit that having a storage solution will bring to your gym. So as always, if you have questions about anything REP, please reach out to our Colorado-based customer support team.